Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by title, we are going to talk about the unnecessary reboots that have been happening, are happening, and will be happening in the future. But in this video, we're just going to talk about the Powerpuff Girls and the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I always thought that this name is too long, but anyways, it was a good show. So, reboots. We all love them, not really, but anyways, studios still push them on us, and they rarely works. I mean, Star Wars, The Rings of Power, Ghostbusters, so many things, so many reboots. I feel like the last few years have been just the years for reboots. Most of them failed, so I don't know why they're still going for them. You have so many books that you can adapt, and probably there's so many writers out there that have original ideas. So why reboots? I don't know. But in this article, we're gonna go through, I guess, the arguments why they are rebooting the Powerpuff Girls and the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And maybe this time is gonna work because this is gonna be made by the original creator. And I don't know, I guess. I guess this time it's different. But as we all know, I mean, probably that the Powerpuff Girls is not only get it and is getting what an animated reboot. It also is getting a live action reboot, which the script for leaked a few months ago, and I went through most of the script. I mean, just a few pages from the script, and it was awful. The Powerpuff Girls now were overly sexualized. They were drug users. The patriarchy was just, yeah, all those things. Like, it was just so over the top, and I was shocked that they would do such a thing to the Powerpuff Girls, because yes, the CW is just a different animal on its own, but I don't understand where do you get the ideas from? Like, what? I don't know, guys, but let's take a look at this article. Let me maybe just zoom in a bit. Go away. Okay, so Craig McCracken, that's a good name. He's taking another crack at the Pop-Up Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. The original creator of the two animated classics is developing reboots of the series for Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe. Okay, Hanna-Barbera, well, like Barbera? Yeah, that's the name. Iconic, iconic shows. I grew up with Cartoon Network, Boomerang, maybe you remember that. I mean, Flintstones, Scooby Doo, what else? So many more, but I don't know right now. Dexter's Laboratory. So the Pop-Up Girls reboot revisits and expands upon the world of the original show as Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup face off against a variety of villains, probably the patriarchy. Compromised of familiar foes and new threats, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends will return as an original preschool animated series welcoming a new cast of imaginary friends. Okay, so expanding on the world of the original show, I mean, for those familiar with the Powerpuff Girls and probably the ones who watched that, you mostly grew up with that. So it's it's three. What? How old are they? Like 5 or 10? They're like, let's say 7-year-old tiny girls fighting against many insane villains like Mojo Jojo, I think that was the name, and others. It's not that deep, you know. It's really not that deep. Like, I don't. It's like literally three children who have powers who were made in a laboratory. They fight against evil. I mean, it's not that deep, but anyways. So McCracken, who began his career at Hanna-Barbera cartoonist in '92, also created Disney's Wonder Over Yonder. I don't know what that is, and Netflix Kid Cosmic. I don't know what that is. But anyways, the Hanna-Barbera Homecoming of Craig was an opportunity we could not pass, said the president of Cartoon Networks. Anyways, along with his unparalleled sense of fun and imagination, he's bringing two of his greatest works in the Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and we're so excited for these characters to be part of the new legacy taking shape at the studio. I mean, okay, but anyways. So the original Powerpuff Girls series debuted on Cartoon Network in '98, 70 episode run. It won Emmys. The series centers, yes, the series centers on three children, child superheroes whose mission in life alternates between going to school, fighting crime, and playing hopscotch and saving the world before bedtime. Exactly. It's not like it doesn't have some deep meaning. It's just that. And yes, on the other hand, you do have the CW is still working on a live action reboot of the tune as well after overhauling the pilot last year. So do they have more? No. But let's go to the live action reboot. What are they saying about it? Um yes, so these were the three original. Wait, do you see it? I have to check. Yes, you do see that. So these were the three original actresses that were supposed to portray the three girls, but Chloe Bennett in the middle, she she was like, nah, and she left the project. I don't know if the two others are still there. I think that Dove Cameron is perfect as Bubbles, and this actress looks very nice as to portray Buttercup. Was it Buttercup? Yes, I was Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. So I mean, the actresses are fine, but just the whole thing that happened was just so bad. So let's see what they're saying about it actually. So yeah, the additional pilot was too campy. No, it was not too campy. It was over the top, over sexualized, drugs, and just all those things that you have right now, and so much woke agenda. I'm sorry, but there was like things that should not be in a Powerpuff Girls show. I don't care if they're 10, 15, or 20. And they further say, and not as rooted and as reality, no, not as rooted in reality as network access executives would have liked it. The CW also offered an update of the fate of the 200, no, of the 100. Anyways, the 200. So yeah, the reasons you do pilots is because sometimes things miss, and this was just a miss. Yes, we believe in the cast completely. We believe in Diablo and Heather and whatever. In this case, the pilot did not work, and I don't know. I think this is before Chloe Bennett left. Oh yeah, so oh no. Let's see if something else. No, they haven't updated it that she left. But yeah, I mean, if you know that Chloe Bennett actually left, which is something very sad because she's I think that she is a good actress. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't I don't know what they're going to do with the live action because I don't know the if you've seen the photos that leaked online, the three of them in their outfits, it looked ridiculous. It looked cheap, and I don't know. Just don't touch it. I think it's difficult to make like an adult version of the Powerpuff Girls, and I don't think that it's necessary for you to make an adult version of the Powerpuff Girls. And I don't know. I'm just gonna cover the news if it comes out eventually. I'm gonna watch the first episode and see if it's trash. If it's trash, I'll obviously come on and say if it's good. I'm gonna come on and say it's good. But when it comes to the Powerpuff Girls animated show, the reboot, and the Foster's Imaginary Home for Friends, it's a long title. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, it's for kids, so I guess I don't really have a say in that. But I don't know if you're gonna do a reboot, do it justice, because these are just two very beloved franchises, and I don't know, it's something very wholesome and homey and very well made, and it ruled the world for a few years. We all grew up with it, and I don't know, it was a lot of fun. It was very colorful. I feel like now it's just gonna be depressing, and it's like that's not what the stories are about. But anyways, let's see what happens. Do let me know what you think of the reboots. What do you think of the news? Are you excited? Are you gonna watch it? And I see my cat just jumped on me, but you're not gonna see her. She's cute. I don't know if you can see her, but she just jumped on me. So cute. Charlie. Okay, anyways, guys, do let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, may the force be with you. I'm gonna use you for likes. Bye. Bye. Oh.